So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, finally. I know it's been a while since we put out one of these episodes, but we are finally back this week, so don't worry about it. And then, goal of the month, we are going to put it out this week, okay? This will be the last one. I might even combine July and August together, because, as I said before, there hasn't been a lot of submissions for August. Not really a surprise, as PES 21 now is pretty much, on its last legs. As we prepare for eFootball on September the 30th. Now, I am going to be making some changes to this playthrough, okay, folks? I've realised now I put too much work on myself to try and do this, and this whole XP thing is just throwing everything out of whack, as in, I'm not editing videos because I don't want to, because they're becoming annoying, because I've got to make graphics, and it's just taking too much time. So we're going to continue the playthrough. That doesn't change. It's still going to be a Road to Glory series. We're still looking to improve this Derby team and get somewhere with them. But we're not going to do the XP for now, because me having to go in there and edit every time I score, every time I concede, then work out the XP, the next milestones. I haven't even finished it, to be honest. So we're just going to basically, when we get to the halfway point of this season, January time, we'll reevaluate how things are going, and then we can decide on getting new sponsors and stuff, and I'll keep you guys up to date. And then at the end of the season, we'll move to another stadium. We'll still do the customization part. I'm just going to stop the XP, because it is just taking, as I said, far too long. And I don't want to be doing one episode a week, because I can't be bothered to edit it, because it is taking so long. All right, so hope you guys understand, but at least this way, the content will get flowing again, like we did with the previous Master League series, etc. So anyway, hopefully you guys won't be too annoyed. We can always bring it back later, but look, let's be honest here. FIFA 22 is round the corner. eFootball is round the corner. This playthrough will take a bit of a backseat, probably to FIFA 22 career mode, because I am hoping to play a lot of that if the gameplay is respectable. And I'll be live streaming all that stuff at the end of the month, so yeah, plenty of content to come. Anyway, today we are taking on the Preston North End. I'm pretty sure they are maybe top of the table right now. Yes, they are. 3 wins, 1 defeat, no defeats actually, and 1 draw. So they've started off the season very well. We're lying in 13th place. As you know, we are going to be continually playing on Legend. That's not going to change. We are using the same gameplay mod. The PES 2017 Revised, I think, is the one it's called. So it will do for now. And then if it gets, terrible, we can always change it. But Legend's still a challenge, and that's the purpose of it. Right, anyway, today's lineup is as follows. 4-3-3. Looks like we've got Tobey Maguire. Doesn't Santini look like Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man? A little bit. There's a little bit of a resemblance there. We may have to give him a nickname. Toby. We'll see as the playthrough goes on. But we've got Roos in goal. There's Byrne, Santini, Edmundson, and channeI on the left-hand side. We're going to have Bird, Knight, and Lawrence comes back. And Wozniak, whatever Knack. He's going to be on the right-hand side. Waghorn and Jordan Ibe on the left. So the lineup's not too bad. We're up to a 60 on the Spirit, mainly because I've gone in here and turned on maintain formation. Others we dropped down to a 52. So whatever. To keep the Spirit up for the time being, we're going to do that, because I think if we go wide, 56, yeah, we'll play down the center. We need the Spirit as high as possible right now, while we're still trying to find the ropes with this side. Anyway, let's dive into the first match. We don't have the ad board still set up. I'm trying to still figure things out. I've installed Jeremiah's stadiums, but the turfs are a little bit spotty at times. I don't think it's right, but I don't know what's going on with it. Typical patch funders, some mods that mess up when you try and add things, but we'll get it addressed. Anyway, let's dive into it. As we say, Preston North End, match day number 5, maybe? 4, 5? I think it's 5. Anyway, I'll see you guys there. Let's do it. All right, here we are. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the Pride Park Stadium fun goodness, as we take on top of the table side Preston North End. And hopefully come back to winning ways. We lost 2-0 against Middlesbrough in the last match. I mean, they just completely spanked us. We're all over the place. We tried playing 2 DMFs, and it really didn't work. So today, we're not going for that 1 DMF, 1 CMF, 1 AMF. And away we go. As you can see, the turf looks great in this stadium. I'm still going to try and get a little bit more of a rundown turf while we're at this stadium this season, just to give it a little bit more flavour. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. We haven't played with Derby for a long time. As we know, they're not the best team in the world, and they're a little bit slower than playing with someone like Man United or someone in the Premier League. So anyway, let's maintain a little bit of possession here. Nicely done, Knight, as we look for Lawrence. Great play, son. Go on, get a foot in there, but a good challenge there by Sinclair as the keeper launches this away. It's going to be defending that's going to be the hard part. Maintaining these teams on Legend, whether we're playing with a gameplay mod or not. You know, having that gameplay mod does help out getting rid of some of those sort of canned events that are very difficult on Legend anyway. Anyway, that's not a great place to give it away. Here is Whiteman. Lawrence, stick a foot in, son. No, he's missed it. Johnson, oh, it's shocking defending, and surely that's a foul, ref. Couldn't give a monkeys. Ball's cleared away. Right, now we've got a chance here with Lawrence. We can absolutely spank this. Well, Jordan, you're on the run, son, and then you stop running. What a Moby. Oh, that is a shocker. What on earth are you playing out there, son? He's giving it away, and it's going to be Waghorn, and it's comfortable save there for Iverson, but I'm not quite sure what on earth the defending was happening there from Preston North End. As Sinclair picks up the loose pass. Finding Hughes. Back inside to Johnson. Just got to be very patient when we do get the ball. Back to Johnson once again. Plays it through. Sinclair, hold him up, lads. Hughes flies one towards the near post. Flicked on, and there it is. The luck of the draw is not on our favour, as you can tell. Oh, this is going to be a very, very tough first season. Now, you guys are going to have to bear with me here as we try and salvage something from these matches. But, yeah, I don't really know what happened here. Ball came in. I mean, look at that. Talk about that for an assist. That's actually come off the defender's head. And it's fallen straight back to the centre forward here. Here it is, watch. Comes off the defender, says there's a free assist for you. And then the goalie just says, well, I'm not even going to bother diving. Forget it. Okay, so 1-0. I am quite tempted to go back to a 3-5-2. I don't know, what do you guys make of possibly giving that a bash? I know we haven't played it ever since we were at Everton, and I thought it worked out quite well with the Evertonians, so yeah, maybe a 3-5-2 could be something we take a look at. As the referee plays on there. Nicely done, son. In fact, that's quality, mate. Different class. Here is Jordan now. And the overlapping run is on. Right, Shinnick, who's had a few assists this season already, and he was looking for another one there. He has got a decent left foot. And well done, Bird. That's not a good pass, Bird. Given away to Vanderberg. Lindsay, long ball forward, and Munson will get that down. It's just it's the touches of the players, you know, the way, how long they take to get the ball down. that's the hard part. Right, give it to Wozniak. No, Bird. We're not trying some tricks right now, son. So here comes Brown. Fed inside, Sinclair. Oh, it's a nice pass back towards Brown, who manages to keep it alive. Now get that challenge in. No, you've missed it! Oh, that's a brilliant save! Well, there's a reason why Preston North End are top of the table. I honestly am thinking about going to a 3-5-2. I don't know if it's going to work out for us, but we are getting carved wide open here. That's a great save initially, and then the follow-up, can he do anything? All right, we've changed it. We're going 3-5-2 now. I mean, 20 minutes in and 2-0 down. Absolute nightmare, isn't it? But what do you expect? This was never going to be an easy playthrough to start with. That's why our objective is to pretty much finish in, top 16, I think, is the objective this season. So it's, it's not the best, but it's certainly something we can try and do. Anyway, here we go. This is a chance. Lawrence, lovely 1-2. Brilliant football. Terrible finish. You can't finish like that, lads. Put the ball in the back of the net. Here is Knight, trying to play it out wide. Should have been 2-1. Oh, that's a sloppy place to give it away again. And we're on about 59 team spirit, so it hasn't really dropped off a whole lot with the change of formation. But if we have to play a 3-5-2, I'll go for it. I do feel like you will create more chances when you do have two players up top. But it is as well about getting caught on the flanks, because when you're playing a 3-5-2, of course, it's a lot narrower with three centre-backs. Anyway, here's Brown finding Hughes. Back to Mr. Johnson and Johnson. Ref, that's a foul. Yes, it is. He is going to take the quick one. Come on, lads. We can't concede a third goal here. Well played. Right, let's get this going. Waghorn flicks it on. Knight. Flick that one across. Lawrence. Can we break quickly? Yeah, but this is where it comes up. It becomes tough. Oh, that's nicely done. Brilliant. Knight. Oh, go on, son. Oh, Right, Knight. Feed it inside. Shinny. This is better right now. Lawrence. Come on, mate. You're better than that. As Whiteman lays it off. Johnson. Now, this is where the issues will come. We need someone else to go towards him. Whiteman. Johnson. Love that hair. Look at the size of his hair. Core blimey. He's got one of the longest ponytails I've ever seen him in life. It's all the way down to his backside. As Byrne brings it forward. I mean, he's playing as a centre-back now. Shouldn't really be. He's not a centre-back, but we've got no other option. So, for the time being, that's the way it's going to be. All right, Shinny. This is where the patience has to come into play. Start that one again. Santini. No, Santini. What on earth is that? Terrible place to give it away. Referee's played advantage for something that's unknown to the human eye. Here is Gallagher. Whiteman. Close him down. Johnson. Well done, Jordan. Nicely done. God, it's so slow, isn't it? Slow pace. All right, Waghorn. I mean, we have got a little bit of pace up top, so I feel like this is where we can exploit them. Defensively, we're not great. In the middle, we're not great. But at least up top, there is a little bit of speed. Jordan. No, he's just too slow today, Jordan. Mount. Whiteman. Final 2 minutes to play here at the Pride Park Stadium. Match day number 5. 2-0 down. Hasn't been a great half, although we've had chances. Right, this is another chance. Oh, Waghorn. The 1-2 was on. Just didn't have the legs. Hughes knocks it forward, and there's half time. So we've got a lot of work to do, ladies and gents. Still 2-0 down, 45 minutes left to play. Okay, here we go. Another grueling 45 minutes left. Now we've made 2 changes already. Billick's come on. He's going to go at centre back. And we've also brought on Simic, the young lad, obviously from the youth squad. For Jordan, who's been useless, so he's going to come off. That's a risky header there, mate. You got away with murder. But yeah, we're going to put Simic up top, and then Lawrence is going to go on the flank. So we had 3 chances in the first half. It's not a ton, but definitely had chances to score. But you can see once the AIs score, look at them, real defensive, and that's how you should play as a team. Yeah, they're not looking for a third goal. They don't need a third goal. We're not going to quite get the movement that we want right now because the team spirit isn't quite there. Anyway, that's nicely worked. Lawrence, just take him on. Brilliant play. Fires one in, near post. Oh, what a chance there. Wozniak doesn't want to get off his legs. Here's Brown. Nearly challenged by Zibird. Sinclair skips past the initial challenge. And this is where players like Sinclair will have a bit of an advantage over some of the other players. As you will see such a difference when the high caliber players turn up. Well done, Knight. Wozniak. Right, come on, son. You've got a little bit of speed. Or have you? What do I know? I'm only your manager. Shocking. Hughes with a long searching ball looking for, who's that, Mount? Not Mason Mount. Don't think he's gone from Chelsea to play to Preston North End. That's his brother, Lucas Mount. All right, Lawrence. Knight. Finding the bird. Right, there's the chance. There's the ball. That's a lovely pass. Right, get it down. Whip it in. So slow. All right, come on, Simic. Flicks it off. Bird. Chance to hit this, possibly. He says, I'm going to have a go. Tipped away by the goalie. Look, the goalies aren't the best. You know, you might as well have a shot when you can. And Luigi says, good effort, son, but not good enough. Right, get that one out, Santini. Well done. Bird flicks it on. Shinny. Knight. Wozniak or Jozniak. Ball over the top's an option. Is he going to get there? He is. Laying square. Come on, someone's got to be there. Oh, it's like a mission. Trying to get the ball in the back of the net, but we are creating at least. You know, there is chances coming, folks. It's just a matter of time, surely. But 2 goals now. It's still going to be a mountain to climb. And there's, of course, a chance for Preston North End to grab a third out of nothing. Here comes Potts. God, it's so... Starts again. Johnson, still the best hairdo you'll ever see in your life. Looks like Edgar Davids back in the prime. Great challenge by Santini. And away we go now. Knight. Ref, he's caught me. Surely. No, doesn't care less. Says play on. Back to Brown. Long ball over the top. Santini's just going to tidy up. That's all we can do in that situation. God, you guys... you don't understand, like, how slow these players are to try and get moving. Very, very difficult. But eventually, that's the thing. Eventually, we're going to see a click, and the team is going to feel a lot better. That's a lovely ball. Knight was there. And that's where the progression will come into play. Here is Johnson. Sinclair feeds it through the old pie hole. Oh, it's Malt. It's Malt, not Mount. I thought it was Mount. It's actually Malt. A Malteser. Whiteman again. Chance to deliver. Big deflection. No. What are you trying to do, son? Score an own goal. So we'll make a final change and we'll bring on Mr. Mitchell Lawson. A chance for us now. I think we'll have to go for the old nod on. You know what we will do? We'll do the old 6-yard box there. Actually, no. We're going to play the short one while they're not looking. This is probably going to be our best bet because we haven't got much other chance. Here is Wozniak. Lays it across. The bird. Flicks it back to Santini. Well, he's not going to shoot from there. He's a centre-back. Edmundson. Shinnie. Shinnie hasn't got a bad left foot. Santini. Nicely done, lads. Cuts that back. Lawrence. Tried it. Failed it. We'll have another go. Lawrence. Scoop it over the top. That's the ball. Finish. Oh, you are having a laugh. How close was that? It was an absolute belter of a volley. It comes off the underside of the crossbar. And then it's 2-1. And you're thinking, now it's a game on, isn't it? Preston North End, they've really taken their foot off the gas ever since they've scored that second goal, where that's the thing, if we scored one, then they'd probably crank the tempo up again. And suddenly they got a chance here with Maguire. It's a lovely pass to Sinclair, and our goalie is blimmin' horrendous. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. 3-0. We are getting a good old spanking today, and look at this. Moments ago, you're talking 2-1, and the goalie's he's got no good hands. Final 2 minutes to spare. Well, we've conceded 5 goals in the last 2 matches, so that's a little bit worrying, isn't it? A lot of work to do here with this team. Mitchell Lawson, nice little flick, but as I said, I think it's a bit harsh that we're going to end up losing this match, probably 3-0 here. And there it is, 3-0, and I don't think we should have. But anyway, Preston North End are top of the table, and it was always going to be a very, very tough game. So there's the shot count for you. 5 attempts to 5. Sums it up, 53%. We actually have more possession. Man of the match today was Mr. Maltesers. So the other results, Sheffield United drew against Middlesbrough. Bristol City lost 1-0. Rotherham won 3-0. Bournemouth winning 1-0. Nottingham Forest winning as well. Stoke City winning by 1-0 there. Coventry 4, Reading 2. Birmingham 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Barnsley drew against Wickham. QPR beat Millwall, and Fulham beating the Blackburn. So Preston North End maintain the top undefeated start to the season. And unfortunately now we drop down to 19th place. Yeah, not great. Anyway, we're going to have a bit of a rest. A week's rest, which would be nice because the players can rest up. As we're now going to take on West Bromwich Albion. They're lying 21st in the table. This is a big match, actually, because if we don't win today, then they're going to leapfrog ahead of us. Morrison's back. That's good. We need him as an AMF, to be honest. Forsyth with a negotiation. Best 11. Shinnie's new skill. He's figured out the track-back trait. So there we have it. Fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and pick a lineup for today. I still feel like a 3-5-2 may be the formation that we go for. Because I really want to play 2 up top. I feel like we'll create more, especially with Simic, and we've got Waghorn. So I think if we go back to the 3-5-2 for a while, try it out. I know we could play a 5-3-2. But I'd like to play more attacking, you know what I mean? So anyway, let me pick a lineup and be right back. All right, so this is what we're going to go for. There is a lot of players up for it today, which is, good. Well, from like the midfield upwards, defensively, that's probably going to be our biggest problem, playing a 3-5-2. But honestly, I enjoyed it so much with the Everton playthrough. I'd like to get back to it with Derby, and we do have, there's potential here with the Simic guy. He's only 17. He's 17. I'd like to see how this guy can progress. Waghorn's a decent player. What is he? He's a little bit older, obviously, at 30. But he can still offer us something. Morrison comes back into the mix. He's a pretty decent AMF. We've got Knight. Shinny's going to play as the DMF. So we've got a Destroyer, a box-to-box. And then we also have a whole player with Morrison. And then we're going to put Jordan's on the right-hand side today. Wozniak's going to be on the left. And then the usual three at the back. Well, we've got Bilic actually playing as a centre-back. But he actually can play there. He's an anchor man, this guy. Although he's a pretty solid player, as in he just likes to get down and dirty with it. So there we go. There's a look at West Brom. We are going to play, we're up to 65 on the team spirit, but we are going to play quite spread out when we defend, just because they do have, obviously, the left back or the left mids and the right mids. They've only got one centre forward, so I feel like we don't need to play too compact. If they have two centre forwards, I play a little bit more compact. But yeah, this is an important game. It's not going to be an easy game. West Brom are not a decent, they're not a decent side. They are a decent side. They've got some quality about them. Let's go ahead and give ourselves the away kit today. I still need to sort out the third kit. I tried adding it. I butchered it. I messed it up, so I've got to ask Ghost to fix it. But anyway, let's dive into it. I will see you guys there, because we are going to the Hawthorns. So here we are. It's very muggy out there today. We are using Jeremiah's stadiums for like the EPL, for the Sky Bet. I don't know if there's something wrong with the turf. Last time I tested this one out, the turf is kind of spotty, which is normally a sign that there's some sort of a conflict, but we'll try and figure it out. Either way, there's Peaky Blinders on the ad boards. I need to sort the ad boards out for our home stadium, but technically, we've lost a lot of sponsors and stuff, so, the Sky Bet decided they're not even going to put ad boards around the stadium. I mean, it does say Premier League here, because technically West Brom were in the Premier League and then they got relegated, etc. But yeah, as you can see, the turf's a little bit liney, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's a muggy day here in England, as you would expect. Oh, please don't start off like this, lads. We've got to make sure today we start off well. It's been a really torrid time lately for us. 5 goals conceded in the last few matches, and we haven't even scored a goal, so that's not good. Anyway, we've got a chance here. It's going to be Morrison. Just couldn't get the conviction he wanted. But I think in the long run, we are going to get there eventually. Just a question of whether we'll get fired first or not. Hopefully not. Because once you do see the team to start clicking, there's a little bit more gelling about it. That's when you start creating a lot more, and the team's a lot more enjoyable. Are you having a laugh? What are you going to do about that for a finish? Core blimey, son. What a finish by Grant Nitties. Gets it down the flanks. You got to be goal side. We're not goal side, lads. That's the problem. And then he just says, we're pulling out the old scissor kick, near post finish. It's a special goal. It really is. Have a look at this again. Let's speed it up so it's a little bit more speedy. Here it is. Ball's fired in. He says, we're going to do this all day, near post. What a terrible start. All right, brilliant. So a goal down after just 5 minutes today. I need to change the radar as well, because right now it's pretty much... the radar that you can't even use. Not very useful, is it? So next time the ball goes out, that'll be changed. But come on, lads. Wake up. All right, Jordan. But we are on Legend. It was always going to be a challenge. Well, that's the point. Keep mentioning it, but that is the point of the series. We start at the bottom. We try and work our way up, get a little bit of traction. And eventually, maybe one day, we will be containing for the Champions League. Can you imagine that? Derby County in the Champions League. Anyway, here is Waghorn. He's going to feed that one off to Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Use the pace. That's why I've started you today, because you've got a little bit more speed than some of the other players. All right, here is Shinny. Morrison. Let's flick that one off. Wozniak. There you go. Give it back to him. Beautiful. Right, now get in the box. Plenty of players to choose from. How's the ball? It's near post. Flicked away. It's just trying to win those headers. Santini, but this is what's going to happen like the last match. As you can see, the AI, they scored the goal. They're happy with it, and now they just try and break as much as they can on the counter-attack. And Bilic has run that out of play. Right, let's change the radar. All right, perfect. Now we can see who we're actually passing the ball to. All right, come on, lads. Here is Livermore. Finding Osborne. But yeah, you know, West Brom were in the Premier League, so of course they're going to have a little bit of an advantage on us when it comes to... well, it's a chance. Here we go, lads. Morrison. We need some movement, though, lads. Did he catch me there? No, he didn't. Here's Grant. Oh, it's a tasty little ball. Chance for them to whip this in. Oh, that's good defending, though. And Edmundson takes no gambles. Simic up you get. Lovely header. Start that one again. Beautiful. Now feed that off Waghorn, and you're away. Jordan. What's the matter with Jordan? Air Jordan. It's too slow. You've got to be quicker on the ball. All right, Edmundson. Shinnie. Missed the challenge there. Livermore finding Moat. Osborne. Moat again. They are using the left side of the field a lot. They're not really working it down the right a whole lot here, West Brom. Here is Livermore once again, looking to play it through the middle. Oh, nicely worked. Don't let him shoot! It's hard. We need to score one back because that's going to bring West Brom out of their shell again. We can't. It's going to be hard work scoring like this all game. When they're sitting back. Come on, lads. The passing's got to be crisper than that. It's Grant. Snodgrass looking to fire it all the way around. Santini now. This is up to you, mate. Oh, you've left a big gaping hole. And that's a penalty. Oh, it was a shocker, wasn't it? I thought I timed it right. He'll get a yellow card for that maybe, but he won't be sent off for it. Oh, he's just going to get a talking to, Bilic. The old double jeopardy rule there. I mean, it's a penalty. I thought I was going to time it right. You've timed it absolutely wrong. Wow, that's ridiculous. I don't know how that has been a free kick, but the referee has given a foul, and luckily for us, we're going to just about survive. That's where the decisions on this game are absolutely baffling to me. And then we're going to concede anyway. Forget it. What am I talking about? This is terrible. Maybe we should go back to a 4-3-3. This is the problem when I first start a series, folks, is I never know what formation to play. Who to play with. Do we change it? Do we alter it? Do we do this? Do we do that? And right now, we are really, really struggling. All right, well, we're 2-0 down again. This seems to be a very, very popular scoreline for us to concede 2 goals in the first half. I don't know what's going on, lads. Well, I know exactly what's going on. We're just not playing well. We're not pinging the ball around, and we're getting a reality check here. All right, come on. There we go. I'll tell you what, there's a ball over the top. There's a chance here for Waghorn if he wants to get there. He has managed to get there. Simic! Oh, Simici. Thought he might have the height advantage there to win it. Right, we're not going to panic. There's still a lot of time in this game. We're going to play flexible, though, because I generally feel like that's the way to play. When you play maintain formation, there's not enough movement for me from some of the players. Whereas when you play flexible, you know, they're a little bit more flexible. All right, come on, there you go. Oh, unlucky, rare. That's our foul. We'll take it. Nah, he's giving it the other way, the jammy git. And there we have the free kick on Simic's arm. All right, we're going to let Morrison have a go here. Not expecting a whole lot happening out of this, but we'll definitely give it a bash. Anyway, it is going to be Morrison. It takes a big deflection, and it comfortably falls into the arms of Johnston. All right, lads, come on. We've got, what, 7 minutes till the break. I mean, we created stuff in the last match. We really haven't created a whole lot in this game. Finding it very difficult. Well, here is Townsend. Someone watch the near post delivery, please. No one is marking today. They've all given up. It's too easy. All right, second half begins. A little less foggy now. I mean, the only thing I've really done at the second half was change to counter-attack. We're going to have to. I do not feel like you create anything when you play with possession. I think counter-attack, you know, you get a lot more movement from the players, and we're going to have to do that now. So we're going to go for it. It's going to drop us down to a 53 team spirit, but there's no other things we can do right now. This is going to be very much a grind for the first, I'd probably say 20 or so matches when we're still trying to find the formation we want to use. I would like to stick with a 3-5-2 and kind of go from there. No, leave that. Beautiful. So yeah, just bear with me. All right, so we're going to bring on Lawrence. He'll go on the left. Josniak's going to go on the right. I mean, ultimately, the one thing I have to do with this team now is stick to a formation. I can't keep changing it, and I know I'll do that a lot because I'll think in my mind, well, that formation hasn't worked. It's not even the formation. It's the fact that the team spirit is so bad right now, and it's going to take a long time. Well, not a long time, depending on how many results we get. Obviously, the quicker you win matches, the faster your team spirit goes up, but right now we can't even score a goal. All right, Shinny, Waghorn. Morrison, come on Morrison, pay attention. Now we got issues. Here comes Grant. It's a good challenge. Santini. Josniak. Once again, who are we looking for? No one. Snodgrass. Watch the right flank, please. That's where the runs are. And well done, Shinny. That was good tracking there, son. No, what are you doing? Oh, you got lucky there. Knight. Josniak. Shinny. Finding Edmundson, 9 minutes to play. Have we had a shot this game? I generally don't feel like we've even had a chance. Oh, go on. Stick with it. Go on. Oh, unlucky Knight. Heavy touch. Quick turn. Nicely. Give it to the feet. Waghorn. Pokes it out wide. Just get it in. Back post. Chance. Headed. No, Simic can't win anything. Well, it has not been an episode full of chances for us, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Shinny. Simic again. Get it wide. Get it wide. Lovely. Come on. If we get something out of this. There it is. Oh, once again, the ball in's got to be a little bit better. Diangana. Well, this is more like it, though. You know, we're starting to press a lot more. Of course, we've left it way too late. Unlucky. But we are creating, and that's a positive. That's the one thing I will say. Right, we're going to have to shoot this. It's going to be Morrison! But we are creating. That's the positives I'll take out of these matches. Yes, we've lost 3-0, and it looks like this is going to be a 2-0 defeat. But there are positives to take from it. And we'll use that as a platform. It's not been a good episode. I apologise, but it's all about progression. Unfortunately, there wasn't any today. But we'll hopefully bounce back in the next one. Ridiculous finish from Grant. Credits where it's due. He took it on an absolute dime and smashed it in the back of the net. But the shot count again, 5 attempts to 3. Not a ton of them, but they're not going to be a lot of chances in these first few, well, 20 odd matches, we should say. But anyway, man of the match today was Mr. Grant. Alright, the other results. So, Preston North End lost their first game of the season versus Sheffield United. Yeah, that's not really a surprise. Middlesbrough drew. Fulham beat Swansea. Cardiff City won 3-1. Bournemouth winning 4-0. Stoke won 3-0. Luton won 1-0 against Coventry. Sheffield Wednesday winning 1-0. Wickham lost to Birmingham. Middlesbrough are not on there. Millwall, that's the one, lost 3-0. And Blackburn 4. QPR 0. So, Bournemouth now go top of the table. Fulham up to second. Preston North End drop down to third. We are now 23rd place. God. Yeah, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. Anyway, 23rd in the table. It's still early days, folks. We've played 6 matches. And we're going to come back for match day 7 as we take on Cardiff City. But yeah, Santini's made the following comments. It's taking time to get used to these team instructions. And of course it will. It's going to take a lot of time for a lot of the players. Simic has shown some great promise. I believe that playing him in matches is our best chance. See, this is what I want, though. I want some development. Like, stuff like this. Simic developing, other players developing. And in the long run, you know, we'll start to see that progression. But I know we'll be back for the next episode. We'll take on those two. As I said, I do apologise about the XP. But this way, you know, there's no point even worrying about XP right now. We're not going anywhere. You know, so we'll still do the no sponsors and gain the traction as we evolve through the season. But for the time being, folks, it's about trying to win matches, and it's not going well. So we'll be back shortly. If you have any tips, let me know. But I'm going to try and stick to a formation and just try and evolve the team that way, and then we can change it up. But I do like the 3-5-2. You know, we just got spanked today. That's it. That's all that happened. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Till next time, subscribe for more. And take care.